Anger over scandal in Taiwan spilled across the Pacific into Vancouver today. Hundreds of protesters gathered downtown and called for the resignation of Taiwan's president. CTV's Dave Pinton reports.
It's not your average protest crowd, young, old, and everything in between. 300 strong, singing, chanting, and demanding the resignation of Taiwanese President Chen Shui amidst charges of scandal and corruption.
We want to depose this president because it's so corrupt, so arrogant, so undemocratic. It's absolutely shameful. It's absolutely disgraceful.
They're here showing support for the thumbs down movement, which denounces the Taiwanese government. Sophia Wong and her family came to Canada more than a decade ago, and like many here today, she's never protested before.
It's not in Chinese culture to be this angry. We're very submissive. We're usually like, okay, you know, we're not an angry culture.
But the anger is obvious. The red clothing, a symbol of outrage towards the government half a world away.
We just basically had enough. We immigrated here 14 years ago, and we've been seeing our country just basically get run down to the ground, and it's enough.
There are about 300 people protesting the Taiwanese government here in Vancouver. In Taiwan, the protests are massive.
For the last month, protesters have been marching in Taipei by the hundreds of thousands. President Chen has been under fire over allegations his family and aides have exploited connections to the government for huge personal gain. Shi Ming-tae is leader of the thumbs down movement here in Taipei. He says Taiwan will be paralyzed if Chen serves out his whole term, which ends in 2008. For Sophia, the connection to her country is as strong as ever.
Just because we're no longer in Taiwan, we're still Taiwanese. Doesn't matter what, you know, I'm Canadian now, but I'm still Taiwanese.
Dave Pinton, CTV News, Vancouver.